Want to know the secret to attracting your ideal clients through your blog? It's all about targeting the right pain point keywords that they're already searching for. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can find them. So what exactly are pain point keywords? Well, these are keywords that people use when they're typing into Google looking for a solution to a problem. If you're a yoga coach, for example, somebody might be typing in how to get started learning yoga, or how to leave my 9-to-5 job, or how to become a digital nomad. Quite often they start with how to, which is a really useful indicator that you found a pain point keyword. As a bonus, having this structure also makes it really straightforward to know what exactly you should be writing about in your blog post. Pain point keywords are really important for coaches because a massive part of your job is actually solving problems for your ideal clients and helping them reach that next stage of transformation in their lives, their careers, or whatever your focus is as a coach. And pain point keywords are what can open this up for you as part of your content strategy. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be using two tools, mainly Ahrefs, but also the Keywords Everywhere browser extension for Google Chrome. And I'll drop those links in the description section so you can find them for yourself. All right, let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen and let's get started. The starting point is to find some pain points that your ideal client faces. And for the purposes of this example, I'm acting as a business coach, helping senior executives start entrepreneurial ventures. So here is a prompt in Claude explaining the context and telling it to give 20 pain points with a suggested keyword idea to each one. Now, for the keywords, we're following the how-to format because this is how people commonly search for solutions to problems when they're using Google. I already used this prompt in Claude, and this is what it's provided. So here's a list of pain points, and here's its recommendations for how-to keywords. What we're going to do now is plug one of these into Google search and find competitor articles that show up for that keyword. Then we can reverse engineer the keywords they're actually ranking for to find a really solid keyword choice for us to focus our own piece of authority content around. So I'm going to start with this one, how to overcome fear of leaving a corporate job. I'm going to do it slightly differently though. I'm going to actually type in how to leave a corporate job, because I think that will give us a more well-rounded view, and it's definitely a pain point. So we can see the competitors that are ranking for this. I normally aim for ones that are that have, first of all, have a lot of keywords to choose from here, and are quite similar in scope to my own website. So let's look at the Wander Lover, because we've got 12 keywords here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so what would we choose for this one? I would probably pick how to quit your corporate job. It's got global volume of 40, but keyword tools always underestimate this. So yeah, I would go with this one. And now we've got this as our focus keyword. That can be the title for our articles. It's going to be really easy to structure this. I'll just quickly show you how I would do it. For this purpose, I would just make this keyword the title of my article. And then when I structure my article, because I'm already an expert in this area, it should be quite straightforward for me to walk the reader step by step through the different stages to help them answer this query. So that is the first method of keyword research. It's very simple. You don't need any expensive tools. You can do it with Claude or ChatGPT. You can use the free versions for this, although I am using the Pro ones. And then the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension, which I think is free for basic use. So you should be able to get these results from it. And then, of course, just the Google browser. So very straightforward. Another method of keyword research is to start with a seed keyword. So I am going to show you this in Ahrefs now. Let's go to the Keywords Explorer. And I am going to type in a very broad level seed keyword related to my niche. So let's go for job. There we go. Okay, so I've searched this broad keyword, and of course it's a bit too vague at the moment for us to go for. We need to narrow it down, and I'm going to look at the matching terms report to do this. As you can see, that brings back a whole bunch of different keywords related to it. But if we're a business coach helping people leave their corporate jobs, then this is not going to be very useful because it's mostly about the meaning of corporate job and how to get one. So then we go to these filters here. We can choose to include all words or any words. I'm going to choose to include leave, quit, escape, for example. And this will bring up a bunch of keywords that have both corporate job and any of these three words in it. Let's apply this and see what we get. So as you can see, it's brought back 42 keywords that include both our seed keyword of corporate job and our filters to make it more relevant to our coaching niche. We've got how to quit a corporate job, and we've got a search volume of 50 a month, which again is going to be vastly underestimated, and a keyword difficulty of 8. Keyword difficulty is the potential that your website has to rank for this keyword, from 0 being the easiest to 100 being the most difficult. If you're getting a keyword difficulty of 8, then this keyword is going to be pretty easy to rank for, and I would recommend going after it with a piece of content. This would be your target keyword, how to quit a corporate job, and you would use this to structure your content around. So everything else here is really just a variation of that. As you can see, there's a few other keywords related to it, but yeah, this is the strongest and clearest keyword. So that is what I would choose to structure my blog post around. So there we have it. That's 2 easy methods of keyword research, one with Keywords Everywhere and Claude, and the other one with Ahrefs. If you have any questions, feel free to jump in the comment section and leave me a comment. When you've found all of these keywords using these techniques that I've just shown you, I like to just store them in a simple spreadsheet or a note or a Google Doc, so you've got them for reference. And also what I typically like to do is schedule aside like a couple of hours, let's say every month, to do all my keyword research in bulk. That way, when I come to sit down and write blog posts, I don't have to do more keyword research, which can be distracting. I can just pick the keyword and jump straight in and start writing that blog post. And this is really important because you don't need more distractions when you're trying to write. And finally, when you're choosing keywords, make sure that people who would search for these could be logically led to the next step, which is to engage with your coaching business in some way. This could be booking a discovery call or downloading your lead magnet. But what's important is that this should feel like a really logical, no-brainer next step after they read your content when you solve the problem that brought them to your post in the first place. So now you know how to find the right keywords, you might be wondering how to avoid some of the most common pitfalls when it comes to blogging. In my next video, I break down 5 common blogging myths that could be holding you back from succeeding as a coach with your blog. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos.